Hello everyone, my name is Michael, and in this video I'm going to be covering how you can get paid to use your tuition assistance to get your bachelor's degree in the Air Force Reserve. I'm going to be referencing a bunch of different websites in this video today, so I'll be putting links to everything in the description if you want to check it out. But let's go ahead and jump into it. So the first article that I'll be running through today is a military.com article, and it just describes some of the different education benefits you get in the different reserve components of the US military. So they have like Army on here, Navy, Marines, Air Force, Coast Guard, but let's focus on the Air Force Reserve. So the Air Force Reserve, you are entitled to get up to 100% tuition assistance for undergraduate degree programs, not to exceed $250 per semester hour or $166.67 per quarter hour, up to $4,500 annually per service member. And it's the same for graduate degree programs. It's just up to 75% tuition assistance for TA for graduate programs. Now, what I did to get paid to get my bachelor's degree while in the Air Force Reserve is I actually ended up combining my TA with a Pell Grant. And a Pell Grant is offered through the federal government, and I'll just read off a few highlights here. So it's usually are awarded only to undergraduate students who display exceptional financial need and have not earned a bachelor's, graduate, or professional degree. So I didn't make that much the year that I applied, so I actually ended up qualifying for $4,000 for the Pell Grant. And I believe right now you can earn up to $7,395. So depending on your income level and your circumstances, you may qualify for more than I did. So what I ended up doing is each year when I would use my tuition assistance, I would have like $500 to $700 out of pocket. Sometimes it would be a bit more if I was taking 2 terms within the same year, because this $4,500 does reset on October 1st of every year, which is the start of the new fiscal year. So if I had that $500 to $700 out of pocket, I would usually just pay it. I wouldn't want to take on additional student loans. So I was unfortunately having to pay that out of pocket. And then my last semester, I discovered that I could actually combine this with the Pell Grant. So my last semester of school for my bachelor's degree program, it was my second term that year, and I ended up owing a little bit more because, like I said, after your first term, that eats up most of your TA, and then you have to come a little bit more out of pocket. So I ended up owing like $1,500 or something like that for that term. However, because I did qualify for the Pell Grant, I got my first half of my Pell Grant, which was $2,000. And if you count, I guess the difference right there is I ended up pocketing $500 for my last semester of school, because whatever's left over from your Pell Grant, you actually get to keep it. So as opposed to just having to come completely out of pocket, I actually got paid for that last semester. And I wish I knew about this beforehand, but better late than never. So what I would recommend to you guys to do is I attended a school called WGU, and WGU is not a traditional school. It's a competency-based school. So it's not a school where like you need to show up at 9 o'clock on a Wednesday. It's you pretty much just test out of the class whenever you're ready. So when you enroll, it's not a traditional term or semester. You start on the first of the month, whichever month you end up choosing, and then it's a 6-month semester. So during those 6 months, you just have to complete the 4 classes that you enrolled in, and then you can actually complete as many as you want within those 6 months. So in theory, you could finish up your whole degree program in 6 months if you have the time to do so. And a lot of people have. So for example, I was able to finish up my bachelor's and my master's in 2 years. So both of those in 2 years, which if I went to a traditional school would have probably taken me about 6 years to do. So it saves you a lot of time and money, and the tuition at WGU is a bit lower. And yeah, they have all sorts of great degree programs in business, education, IT, health, and nursing. So I'm hopeful that you guys may find something on here that kind of piques your interest and is in a field that you're interested in. And I do have a referral code right here. So if you guys scan this, this is actually a direct referral to WGU. And yeah, you guys can reach out and talk to an advisor and see if it's for you. But what I ended up doing is, sorry, I have too many tabs open right now, is I ended up combining, like I said, the TA and the Pell Grants, and then I ended up pocketing those $500 for the last semester. Now, if I were to do it all over again or recommend this to someone else, what I would tell you to do is I would tell you to start on September 1st. And like I said, you could start on the 1st of any month that you want. So I'd get everything set up over the summertime, get all your credits transferred over, and start on September 1st. Then you have that 6-month term, and then on October 1st, it actually just resets. So you would actually be resetting your TA amount on October 1st. So when those 6 months are up and you go to re-enroll in your next term or your next semester, assuming you don't finish everything in your first semester, then you have your full TA amount to play with. And if you're already qualified for the Pell Grants, you may have gotten paid for that first semester, and hopefully you'll end up getting paid for that second semester too, because you're using your full TA amount both times. Now, when you use your when you go into your second semester and you finish that up, if you need to go into a third semester, you're probably, I'm guessing it's going to put you somewhere around August or September. And then you just have to wait a month or two and your TA resets all over again. You have the full amount. Or you could just wait. Yeah, I guess I would do that. I'd probably go to like October 1st and then just re-enroll again. And then you have 3 semesters in a row where you're using your full TA amounts. So that in combination with your Pell Grants, hopefully you're getting paid all 3 of those semesters. And if you guys have the time to do so, maybe you'll finish up your whole degree plan in those 3 semesters, and then you would have gotten paid to go to school. You would have no out-of-pocket cost, and hopefully no student loans as well. So that's kind of the path that I would recommend to you guys going forward. All right, everyone. If you have any questions or if I missed anything, please let me know. I will be doing a video covering a lot more than just TA, more of the education benefits that you get in the Air Force Reserve. But hopefully this gives you guys a good start. And if you have any other questions, please reach out to the recruiter in your area. I'm sure they could answer these a lot better for you, because some units are a little bit more strict on when you can use your TA, like they want you to finish up your upgrade training and your CDCs and things like that. So that'll be something you need to reach out to your recruiter, and they should be able to provide you some more information timeline-wise when you would be able to start school. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing to the channel. Catch you all in the next one very soon.